Hi guys, how you doing? Craigie B here. Today I want to talk about a really useful tool, you know, for athletes or performers, regardless of what your arena is, visualization. Now, a lot of people I know may think of it as a fad or not not really helpful. So I'll be interested to hear your thoughts at the end of this video or your comments. But for me, visualization was very useful for me, and I used it in several ways. One of the ways I used it was improving techniques. Another way was just, preparing for training sessions and so I can get the most out of it, so I'll be really focused. And one of the other ways, and probably one of the most influential and important ways, was using it for competition preparation and just really optimizing the level that I performed at competition. And so today I want to talk about technique perfection, the first one, which, we do in training and we use it for different things, So important thing about visualization in general is that the mental representation you have in your mind is important. So the template or whatever you have, you constructed through experience or through instruction from your coaches is so important, And so it's important to have, there's two perspectives, and it's important to have a clear understanding and view of how a technique looks from the outside and how it feels from the inside when you're actually doing it. So the better you are, the better awareness you have of the technique, the better, So, and the reason why I say it's important to know what it looks like from the outside as well as the inside is that when we're doing video analysis and we're looking at the way we performed or whatever, and we're trying to improve for the next fight or the next competition, a lot of the time we're watching videos. So we need to know what it looks like from the outside, but we also need to be able to connect that to what it feels like. So when you're watching the video and you did a spin hook kick and you caught this guy and it's one of the first times you've knocked someone out with it, it's important to think, well, wow, how did I do that? When did I do that? What was the timing? How did I initiate it? That kind of a thing. What's the technical aspects of it that I focus on when I'm doing it well? And so that the more aware you are of that, when you come away from the competition mat, away from the training venue, and you rehearse it mentally, you think about these different key points. Okay, so when you're doing it, like, okay, this is what I do. I move my arms first, my leg follows. I look for the opponent's shoulder because then I know he's coming that side. He's going to be attacking me open side. So you look at these things. So when you're visualizing and you have an opponent in front of you and you're visualizing him doing one of the several things that would indicate to you that you can do it, all this awareness helps you when it comes to mentally rehearsing it, and so that's important. And another point for visualization is that always visualize yourself doing it well. I can't say that anymore. What happens sometimes is if we do a technique, especially a high risk one like a spin hook, if we do it and we do it wrong and we get countered, we can relive that. And then we're scared to do it again because we kind of have like some small form of PTSD that last time we did this technique and we got kicked in the face, So it's like, so unintentionally we're reliving that negative outcome and it blocks us from actually developing and doing the technique well. So if you do find yourself when it comes to a kick, just remembering when it went badly, it's important that we kind of block that out and try and replace that with a more positive template. And so what you want to do is you want to focus on when you've done a technique well, and really you want to rehearse that again and again and again and again and again, in your visualization practice. So just to summarize that, it's important to know how it looks and how it feels, bring that together so that you can make use of both, video analysis as well as, of your experience knowing what it feels like on the inside, So remember those key points, and use those when rehearsing or visualization. And remember, the quality depends on how good your image of how it is done correctly. So I'd be interested to see and to hear what any of you guys' thoughts on this topic and on what I've shared today. Maybe I wasn't clear enough in some areas, so you can ask me some questions. Maybe you disagree with some parts. I'll be interested to have a discussion about it, so you can post on the Facebook page, you can leave a comment on in the comments below. You can send me a message, whatever. Just let me know, you know. And I just hope it's helpful. The next one I'm probably going to do is going to be about how you can use visualization to prepare to get the best out of your session. And the last part will be about competition, which is a lot more comprehensive, but it's very, very helpful. So let me know what you think, guys, and I hope it was helpful. Peace.